Hello, Karen here, and today we will be creating 3 gorgeous butterfly cards. The Hero Studio December Layering Stencil Kit is such a fun concept. There's a large butterfly outline, plus 3 different detailed stencils that you can use to customize your design. You can see all 3 overlay designs on this graphic. Okay, so let's get started. Thistle, Taffy, and Creamsicle are the inks that I'm using on my first card. These are some of my go-to colors that I just love. I start by blending Thistle on the top 1/3 of the butterfly. I want a 3-color gradient, so I apply more Thistle at the top of my stencil, and then I blend down toward the midpoint. This is a large stencil, so I'm using my large blending brush. As you can see, I don't want blobs of ink that are hard to blend on my panel, so I tap the excess ink off on my work surface and then go to my cardstock panel. Taffy is next, and then our final color is Creamsicle at the bottom. Okay, let's see how it looks. Yes, I like it. For this first card, I decided to use the swirly overlay to add the details to my butterfly. I want my antenna to stay lavender, so I apply a bit of Best Ever tape over the stencil to cover those cutouts. Using my plastic palette knife, I apply a thin layer of white hero wax over the stencil. By the way, I'm using Deluxe Smooth cardstock that I've attached to a sticky grip mat so that my stencil does not move. Once my wax is applied, I like to go over the stencil with an old gift card so that my wax layer is all filled in and has a uniform height. I slowly and gently remove the stencil, and it looks great. I let my panel dry overnight. To finish my card, I use my rectangular nesting dies to trim down my panel, plus an amethyst mat. The base is granite. Sentiment next. I stamped the piece from the Holiday Messages bundle with amethyst ink, which adds uniformity to my card design. I wanted the focus to be on the butterfly, so I used this small, elegant stamp. I use the coordinating die and run it through my trusty compact cutter. Such a cute sentiment. Using precision glue, I adhere my butterfly panel to my amethyst mat. I then add a craft foam layer to add a bit of dimension to my card design. And then I attach the card to my granite A2 base. My card is almost complete, but we still need to attach my simple sentiment. I really love these yummy colors, and I'm happy with my card. So we've completed our first project, and it's time to start on the companion card. For my second card, I wanted to create a frosty, icy, wintry vibe for my butterfly. I again used a 3-color gradient to achieve this look. I started with amethyst at the top, and then I transitioned to thistle in the midsection. I try to vary the motion with my ink blending to get good coverage. Our final color is Splash, which isn't just for summer. I also make sure that the butterfly cutouts get plenty of ink. I keep blending until I'm happy with my gradient. I want nice transitions from top to middle to bottom. When I am done with my base, I insert the traditional butterfly overlay. To add to the frosty theme, I used Hero Glitter Paste. Glitter paste gives a lovely, icy, shimmery glow to projects. I use my palette knife. These palette knives were one of my favorite crafting tool discoveries this year. They are inexpensive and work so well. I go over the hero paste with an old gift card to smooth it out. And here is the reveal. The glitter paste gives a very beautiful sheen, which is just gorgeous in person. I designed these 2 cards to be non-traditional Christmas cards. I always love to stretch my supplies beyond the predictable. I also think the first 2 cards would make great get well, thinking of you, or sympathy cards. One more card to go. I am using the 3rd stencil overlay on this card, and I think the pattern is so beautiful. For this final card, I'm using Fresh Lawn and Cherry inks. I liked the idea of traditional green and red for Christmas. We will speed through the blending as we've already done it twice in this video. The first 2 palettes were soft and dreamy, but our final card is bold with lots of contrast. With just a stencil and a splash of creativity, you can bring butterflies to life in endless colorful ways. The green layer looks fresh and beautiful. So here we put the floral details stencil overlay on our butterfly panel. I have to say this blending combination was a bit of an experiment. I wasn't sure if blending red over green would turn into a brown mess, but it actually turned out well. And I love the non-traditional floral Christmas butterfly. The sentiment is from the Swirly Christmas Tree bundle. Here is another look at our 3 fluttery butterfly cards. Thanks for stopping by and happy stenciling.